Hey everybody, Because We're Men Podcast, episode 7 today. What is it, the 29th of June? Happy summer. Here with Porter and Seth, the admin from afar from California. Last day in Wisconsin. How's it going?
I'm loving it here. The
Good.
weather's great. Cheese curds are amazing. I think I've drank enough bush lattes to raise the lake level a little bit.
Oh, that's good. I thought you, when you first got here, you were just pissing and moaning about Busch Light the whole time. Now you're a fan. You've converted.
I drank Bush Heavy like twice before I came out here, and I've had a lot of Busch Light since I got here, so I'm pretty used to it. And Spotted Cow's way too expensive to drink enough to get drunk. So
that is true.
yeah,
It is good though.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The first like 18 of them were pretty delightful.
Well, that's good. Yeah, welcome. We'll, the only thing we have left to do tonight is we're going to try to go out for some Northern tonight yet, which we'll be able to do that. I got a place. And then we'll run around downtown Chicago for a bit tomorrow before you fly out. So
Hell yeah.
you get to see what that's. Have you ever, I mean, I assume you've been to like you've been to LA, I know, San Francisco. Have you ever been to any other major cities like besides that?
No.
No? Okay. Chicago's cool. Downtown is really nice. I mean, I don't know. It's fucking, it'll be a madhouse there tomorrow. There'll be so many fucking people that'll blow your mind. But, I don't know, it'll be a good time. How are you tonight, Porter?
I can't complain. Another day in paradise.
At least the weather's finally nicer. You got a shitty week up here, dude. Like, the weather fucking sucked this week.
It's been raining. I love it.
No, it sucks. Like 2-3 weeks, the last 2-3 weeks before he came up here, you flew in Friday the 23rd?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Flew in the 23rd. Like, everything before that was fucking 80s, sunny, little bit of wind, no clouds. Like, we did get enough, like, random rain at night and shit, but this week was fucking cold and windy and, like...
Wicked thunderstorms every night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely rained a lot the last, 2 weeks now. I can definitely go away now.
Yeah. I know. I'm looking forward to the 4th, though. That's my next tomorrow. Because of Seth, I get to leave work at noon, take him down to Chicago, get to fight my happy little ass back north with all the retards, so that'll be a... You guys will be getting plenty of Snapchats of me just fucking pissed in the car, but...
Throwing rage fits and all that.
Oh my god! If I don't pit maneuver somebody tomorrow, I'm gonna be fucking proud of myself. Like, you never. I'll point this out to you tomorrow, Seth. How fucking dumb these people are down there. But the fibs. But yeah. So I don't know. It'll be a good weekend. I know we've got 7 Lakes coming up Tuesday, or what is that? Monday night. Monday night, 7 Lakes. I won't be up. Well. No, I won't be up here. I got a Tinder date Monday. So.
Just said.
Literally just set before we aired. Got it booked in. Unfortunately, it's only coffee, but
For now.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. So, why isn't this recording? Oh, it's being slow. Okay. But yeah, so Seth in from California. What do you do for a living? I guess let's back up. How did you get into the page?
So Josh is my cousin's husband.
Okay.
And,
Admin Doki.
yeah, and he added me like 7 years ago.
Okay.
Way back in the
So
day.
one of the OGs. I know I've seen your shit forever. Before I knew who Josh was or anything, I've always seen you like randomly on there.
Well, it's awesome because I could put whatever I wanted up there. And it was nobody from the West Coast, so I didn't have to worry about anybody telling her. They're like, hey, look at last night. Oh, cool. None of you know her, so it's all good.
Yeah, I remember the one that sticks in my mind was years ago. It was like the hippo tamer claims another one. It's just some fucking girl's chick, like her ass, like the shitty ass hanging off, like out from under the covers. But
Hey, not all heroes wear capes, right?
that's right. I said that yesterday. Yeah, you get a. How was your UP beauty, by the way? You met a chick on Tinder, Bumble, something like that from the UP.
I think it was Plenty of Fish.
Met her in Green Bay,
And to be honest with you, I don't even know what her name was. It was all going really well. Talked to her for about an hour, and she said, hey, you should come over. And so thanks to Google Maps, I got to find out where Green Bay was again. Got lost like 4 or 5 times. Finally found her house. And I think she had better facial hair than I can grow. Like, she had the stubble going.
Oh, man.
And your guys' accent is just priceless. And then her being from the UP, when the intimate moments started hitting, it got thicker and harder to control my laughing.
I don't think I've ever fucked a girl from the UP. Now that
I was just giggling and trying to like stay focused and keep it up and not laugh too hard. And try to gain some interest in what I was doing.
Oh God,
she was a nice gal.
That's good.
That's nice.
You know what? The women up here know how to treat us well.
Yeah, till she wanted to cuddle and you tried to hit up the admin for a "get me the hell out of here" call.
I lost your number.
Everybody miraculously loses my phone number, but they're texting me. The one guy that calls, never talked to him before in my life, and it's the worst. Hey, so, yeah, I need your help picking something up, and, yeah, see you in 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm a half hour away. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. And it was so fake, and she had to know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I would get why, if she knows you're not local, she knows exactly why you're there, why is she trying to get you to stick around and cuddle after?
Right?
Hell, I don't know. I did too good of a job on round one.
Maybe she was trying to convince you to move up here for...
That wouldn't be why. The fishing, maybe.
We'll see. We'll see if we can get some tonight. But well, that's welcome. So you have officially nailed at least one person from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I got the Wisconsin experience.
Get it right away. There you go.
I'm kind of curious how the UP, that whole UP accent sounded in the sack. That's... Oh yeah. So I'm like, all around I was like...
I can't draw out the O's like you guys do, but it was just, what the hell? No. All right.
Fuck.
It was so funny. She's trying to talk all seductive, and I'm just giggling. Like, no, stop it.
Just stop. Just stop.
Just shut up. This will work way better if you're quiet.
Oh God. Wasn't awkward, like she lived on her own, or her parents, or...
Oh, I didn't look around that much.
Oh, okay.
Some crappy apartment.
I would assume she's on her own then.
And I like jumped the patio and walked into her living room, and that's where the magic's made.
So that hasn't happened to me, but I can imagine the horror of like, oh yeah, I live here, and like you show up and the like parents meet you at the door or some bullshit like.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh.
You're just like, hey, what's up? So I'm here.
Yeah, because that's usually like that's like a fear of mine. I don't want to deal with parents. Like I refuse. Like they don't meet my parents until I'm dating at least a month. Like whatever, and it's like oh, you should come over. Like, what's your living situation? I live with my mom and dad. Well, why don't you come over here? Like,
yeah, no.
Like, oh, you live a half hour away. I'll pick you up and bring you over here. Like, not dealing with your fucking parents.
Not yet.
No, absolutely not. Not ever.
Yeah, I try to avoid them forever.
Probably a good one.
So I've talked to you guys about this already, but I am officially not going to be a dad. So we'll just leave it at that. No other details involved. We're good to go. So yeah, today it's been a good week for me. I've had a good week. So
we can cancel the baby shower.
It's a good thing though. I said I was going to start saving money up for just in case, and I don't have any money saved up yet for that. So that means I'm not going to like Chicago or Vegas or something to blow it all. So that went well. That was perfectly executed. And she's since asked me to come over twice now since Thursday, since Monday when she told me.
Oh, that's
wow.
Like
or Sunday.
Idea.
Sunday she told me. Not yet. Waiting for tubes tied first.
Probably
leave it at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Cali, it's hot as fuck up there. You're like far northern California.
Yeah, I'm a little over 2 hours north of Sacramento.
Okay. So it's Trump country. You're not in liberal land.
Well, there's a super liberal town like 40 minutes away, but
College town.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Chico State. You can do all the partying you want, but Bernie Sanders was there too, so.
Bernie Sanders got there before we did. Ran right through them all.
He was there for a long time, and that was the bigger rally. Like Trump came to Reading, which is an hour north, and then there was more people at the Bernie rally.
Dude, that was like that here too, though. I mean, those were pretty crazy. But yeah, go Trump. Mentioning Trump, we're definitely get you a new Facebook profile picture tomorrow in front of Trump Tower down in Chicago. We're definitely gonna make the detour to go see that. So, for what it's worth, too, love or hate Trump, that building's fucking sweet. Like that is the coolest building. That's my favorite building downtown. Like before he was president or running or anything like that, that is such a cool building down there. But
I just think it's great when everybody goes, "Oh, well, nobody showed up to Trump's things." No shit, we were all at work.
Yeah, Tuesday afternoon, exactly. But no, I kind of laughed how that guy who shot up the Republicans was like a big hardcore Bernie guy. Like,
yeah,
I was so glad when that happened. I'm sitting at work. I'm like, God, I hope this isn't a fucking Republican, or we're so screwed with guns. And yeah, he ends up being like the polar opposite of what he should have been. Bernie guy. Looks like I have a nicest friend request. Excuse me.
Ooh,
these are always good.
Them.
The random fake Facebook profile with the.
Yeah, I got one today. I couldn't even say the name. It was some messed up name. I'm like, yep.
Alessandra Faddison. Touch me on www.sex-now.site. Right.
search that, guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Sponsored by sex-now.site. But yeah, well. So you were telling me about some like all summer party they have in Chico.
Oh yeah, the float down the river. It's pretty much every day, every afternoon. Once it hits about 100 degrees, you jump on an inner tube, grab a cooler of beer, shove it in an inner tube, and get 15 girls in bikinis, and you float your happy ass down to the beach.
That's cool.
There's a big beer can beach, is what we call it. It's just a
beer can
sandbar.
Okay.
Then it's littered in beer cans, and you stand there and drink and party and ask for phone numbers and realize you don't have a Sharpie or your phone or anything. So you get a bunch of phone numbers that go nowhere.
That's cool.
It's great.
Sweet.
It's pretty fun though.
So how rural is it compared to here? Or like from what you've seen?
It's pretty similar. The farms are about the same size. Like I'm a rice farmer.
Oh, okay.
And we farm like 700 acres.
Oh wow! Holy shit!
That we farm, and then we custom harvest another couple hundred acres.
Okay.
But for what?
I said I didn't know that. I didn't know
yeah.
you guys farm. I didn't know you actually farmed. I know you do custom harvesting. But.
Yeah, no, we farm rice, and then my boss just put in an almond orchard. That's 100 acres or something.
What kind of an orchard?
Almonds.
Like almond?
No, they're almonds.
Like the little nut.
Yeah, the nut.
Egg shaped.
Yeah. And they're salted, roasted. No, they're almonds.
I've heard almond, like almond. I've heard almond before, but not almond.
No, they're almonds.
Never heard almond.
Never heard almond. No.
Well, welcome to California, where they come from, and we call them almonds.
It's a weird accent you guys have.
There it is.
Yeah. Well. We grow them, so we're right.
I guess you got to take it from the horse's mouth. I mean, if you're going to grow it, you're going to have to say it right.
Next, you guys are going to want to go down the road.
What?
I can't say it as goofy as you guys do.
The road? The road. People always make fun of the way we say boat. If you go down south, like to Louisiana, if I say boat, somebody will, you're going to go into Boet? That's how they apparently we say it, like Boet. But
I didn't even know that was a problem, I guess.
Anything with an O and an A or an O and a U is pretty priceless.
A boot?
Yeah.
But
the whole way home from the airport, I'm like, can I get a dictionary back here? Because I cannot understand these three guys.
Dude, you go down south, the motherfuckers, like, and it's weird too because you would think like a southern accent, like, start maybe like Tennessee, Alabama, like the deep south. Hour south of Chicago, you stop for gas or something, everybody has a southern accent.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking weird. I blew my mind the first time I went down there. Like pull in. I think I went to a Denny's or some bullshit. Like pull in, get some food, and how y'all doing today, honey? I'm like, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Fuck am I? Like closer to Chicago than I am the next state. Like, what the fuck's going on here? But
Still remember when we were in high school, we did that Florida trip. Remember, we all did that band Florida trip. And I can still remember people coming up and, where are you from? And they're like, you're like, sounds like you're from Canada. Like, well, it didn't sound like we were that, but okay, whatever. Didn't sound that bad.
yeah, well, I always said, man, the Making a Murder series, I never felt more self-conscious about how I spoke than after this. You gotta watch one. You don't have Netflix.
Dude, we never went to the place.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
We were going to go take a picture.
That's right. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we're gonna go to Avery's and at least get Seth a picture from him. You gotta watch an episode tonight. When we get back from fishing, we'll throw it on the TV. You gotta at least see like it's decent.
At least now I have an idea what the hell's going on. Because you guys have been talking about it for years, and I'm like, I don't have Netflix. Somebody explain this.
Yeah, it's interesting. That old shit's getting crazy. He's on the verge of getting out, maybe again.
Well, Brendan is, right?
Brendan, yeah, the nephew.
Yep.
But
Yeah, I just saw that in the news. They were talking about maybe being able to get him out soon. It's like they've been talking about that for a couple months now. I'll be shocked when they actually do something about it, because I mean that's like the third time I've seen it in the news. Oh, well, he's on his trial and might be coming out soon. Well, we'll see when that happens.
well, sooner or later. Apparently, it'll be within a month. So, but yeah, I don't know. So what can you tell us about California that we don't know? I assume the women are much better looking out there than they are here.
Yeah. I've seen about a dozen really good-looking women since I've been here.
That's actually really good.
Wow, that's pretty
I
good.
think I've been looking in all the right places. I don't know. It's just different out here. Like, I swear, your women can split wood. And at home, they just give you wood. Like, they can't split it, but they can give it to you.
Well, see, that's what I would prefer. I mean, I feel like we live in a time where splitting wood isn't necessarily like that important of a task anymore.
Well, when I cruised up to Alaska or whatever, I saw a group of women that made me and Porter look about your size.
Wow.
These were some large women.
Did you get their number?
No. I was scared. They were trying to walk out on the same dock as me, and I'm looking around going, this rickety thing ain't engineered
This ain't
for
gonna
me.
hold. This ain't gonna
You get the three of us on here, we're going under.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Well, like you saw. Okay, so just before I was showing them this Tinder date I lined up. Chick's got killer legs. Oh my god. So anyway, I was showing Seth pictures before, and we were getting dinner, and she's just like, well, she's not that good looking. Like, dude, she's fucking better than 90% of them up here. Like,
See, at home, she'd be in my league. Like, she's not that good looking. That's.
Well, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just like, that's how it is. I always say like a Chicago 10 is, or a Manitowoc 10 is like a Chicago 5. Like, you wouldn't even, like, when you're in Chicago, like, you'll see it tomorrow. You'll see, like, there'll be girls that make the best looking girls around here look like fucking nothing. Like, you wouldn't even look at them down there. Like, it just sucks up here. It really is bad up here.
Yeah.
But not that we don't appreciate the ones that we do have here. If this ever gets listened to by the right people. But
we take what we got and
take what you can get.
And take what you get and don't throw a fit.
Yeah. Well, that's what, like, I'm spending 5 days in the fucking desert known as Shano for women, which holiday weekends sometimes you might be something halfway decent.
You might find
running
something.
around. Yeah, the diamond in the rough, but
Because they're there because they're out of town and whatnot.
problem is, they're almost always, if they're old enough to go to the bars, they're almost always there with boyfriends.
Right.
Like, nobody goes up, like, what hot 23-year-old's gonna go up to fucking some lake in the Northwoods with her family for a holiday weekend? Like, she's gonna be happy the house is empty and can fucking do whatever she wants back home. So, yeah, it's trying. You have to be very patient, and what you're really looking for up at the bars is either a bachelorette party or like the girl whose boyfriend gets pissed off and leaves her there. Because that does, I've seen that a time or two where it's like, oh, what's wrong? You know, like, you look all upset. Do you want a drink? Like, That's like your only chance, but.
I just look for a 2 at 10 so I can go home by midnight.
2 at 10.
Enough of those too, actually. Which is funny because even those are usually locked out. Like I was sitting at the bar last time I was up there, and there's like 4 people in there. I knew 2 of them, and like there's this one girl who's like not good looking, but I'm fucking shit faced, so I'm like, well, fuck it, my cottage is 4 down here, like, and. Yeah, your boyfriend comes to picture. I'm like, how the fuck do you have a boyfriend? Like, I'm banking on you not having one at this point. Like what the fuck is going on? It is so bad.
What are the chances, right?
I don't know. But it's just how she rolls.
Whatever.
Yeah. So.
Take what you can get.
Yeah. So what's your, what's the outdoors activities like out by you?
Well, our wild pig population is a horrific problem. So
Can you shoot them like indiscriminately?
no, you have to buy a $22 tag, something like that. Yeah.
Holy fuck! Like around here, if there's like word, like there was like Walworth County, I think there was like a report of wild pigs. DNR put out like an EPB. If you see a wild pig, you're like required by law to shoot it. Like that's like how we are, because like there's no wild pigs up here. Mm-hmm. They don't exist unless they like come from a farm.
So well, you don't want them either.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They're horrible. Like one hog will ruin half an acre a night or something like that.
Holy fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. The only problem is they taste like shit. So.
Yeah. But yeah, they're super serious about it up here. I can't believe they, like, I always heard, like, Texas and all that, like, they just want you to shoot them. They don't even care about them. But in Cali...
You can shoot them out of a helicopter in Texas for $1,800 for a half day. I might have called.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun.
Might have looked into that one.
Full auto out either side of the helicopter. Hell yeah.
Dude, I imagine somebody like Jamie or, like, Charlie Brown fucking just losing their minds over something like that. Like, yeah.
And you gotta play like Vietnam theme music.
Yep, gotta really get into it.
I'd have fucking I'm drawing a blank in the band. I'd be playing all the music from Forrest Gump in the background the whole time.
Yes. Like, that and Full Metal Jacket.
Fuck yeah.
Get the whole soundtrack. Now we do a lot of fishing, but apparently we don't have any of the same fish that you guys do. Yeah. I thought I'd caught big rainbows and they were like 4 pounds. And
oh yeah.
I caught a 9-pounder Monday night, Tuesday, whatever. And I was all pumped and everybody's looking at me like I've got a dick growing out of my forehead. Like, yeah. What? Trying to take pictures and they're just staring at me.
Yeah, 9-pound rainbow isn't like, I mean it's nice. That's like a nice fish regardless, but
apparently it wasn't big enough to make everybody else excited, and I'm, hell yeah, take my pictures. Shit's going on Facebook. It was on Facebook before I had it put in the box.
Yeah, well, I think we got Jamie and I caught an 11-pounder last year with Josh. That was like, even Josh was like, well, it's it's a pretty nice one, but yeah, I guess I didn't realize they stayed that small in like the streams and shit like that. I didn't.
Yeah, like most of the fish we catch are planted, so they're only 2 pounds max. And that's a really good trout coming out of a river or creek. It's
okay.
Like 2 pounds.
That's what we caught last year.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was a nice day too. But yeah, that's, I don't know. It's you weren't up here the right time really for rainbows either though. Like you go in May, that's all you'll catch.
Yeah.
Fuck, catch rainbow after rainbow out on the lake.
Well, fortunately, I had a decent captain for the week, so.
Yeah, Josh is about as not gonna do much better consistently than Josh. So.
Yeah. Plus, it was nice. I was sleeping on his couch, so I didn't really have a choice. If he tried to get the boat out, I was going.
Yeah, that's cool. He does go a lot too. Like that fucker loves to. Like.
I think we went on 5 trips in 6 days.
Yeah, it's good. That's glad you got to go because it's unique too. Like nobody fishes like this really.
I hate trolling so much, but he made it a little better. It could have been all the bush lattes.
Yeah, well, that helps. That's half of it. Like.
The fact that every morning I woke up and went and bought an 18-pack.
Yeah. Well, and too, like when you're going with Josh, you know that you have a good chance. Like I've already gone on charters where I'm out there with these guys like this is fucking bullshit. Like I know you're not doing this right, and yeah, like Josh doesn't fuck around. He does it all right. Like you have your best chance to get one with him. But How is it being on Lake Michigan? Does that make you nervous at all, or?
I wasn't so much nervous, just those waves are.
It's intimidating.
I've been on the Pacific Ocean a lot, and grew up fishing in the Sacramento Bay or San Francisco Bay.
Oh, okay.
Was like every weekend from 3 weeks old till I was 15, and we moved up north.
Okay.
So I'd always been in rough water, and like 12-foot seas in the bay is rough for our boat. It's only a 21-footer. That's rough. But the little 6 and 8 foot rollers that we were smoking last night were way worse. Or night before last, way worse. It's coming from every direction. The waves don't have as much power, but they're so much closer together.
Yeah, you swamp the boat. I mean, the 8 foot. I wouldn't have been out there in Josh's boat in 8 footers. No fucking way. Like
it was straight deadliest catch shit. Like,
yeah, I was out there in 8 footers in a fucking like 30-foot charter one time, and it was like, well, this is a little much. Like, I can't imagine. Josh has a single council walleye boat.
18 foot.
18, yep. But that's the thing too. Like, he knows what the fuck he's doing. You know.
Yeah, I trust him way too much. Besides the seat breaking out from under me, because we jumped the damn boat so high that I completely cleared the seat, and then when I landed, apparently the little aluminum thing that holds the seat was not quite Fat Boy rated.
I saw that picture.
Yeah, she
left.
Fuck. She had a bad day. It was fun. I don't know, it's different than home. A lot of our fishing's on the river. Or, the average depth's 14 feet, maybe.
Oh, okay.
And you have to have a jet boat because you're going to go through spots that are 6 inches deep.
Sure.
So it's really weird being looking around at the boats. You're like, what are these things going to do? We're not going in the ocean. Well, I guess we kind of are.
Yeah, that's the thing up here. Like, river fishing isn't big. Like, you get like your random like people that'll fish like the Manitowoc River or something. That's because they don't have a boat.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'd be out in the lake. But
the Kewaunee River or whatever sucks. So.
Kewaunee.
Yeah. Kewaunee.
However the hell you guys. All these wagon burner names. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I mean, Wisconsin does have some pretty messed up names. I mean.
And you can't even sound them out because phonetically they don't.
No.
It's Shawano. Shawano spelled looks like Shawano, but it's Shawano.
Yeah, well, Kewaunee and then Mishkot, however the hell it's supposed to be said.
Kewaunee. Gotta look at the want.
Whatever. Josh told me like 300 times first day, and I gave up. He's trying to set up my Tinder profile, and he's like, "You're spelling that wrong." Well, I already did my Bumble and Plenty of Fish, so I guess I'll go back and fix those too.
Fucking, but yeah, it's too bad we didn't get a chance to go out on the bay. Like I said, with the shitty weather, it was just because like that's the thing. The bay gets just as rough as the lake does, and like the bay gets actually really sketchy because it's a smaller body. It's way more shallow, so like those waves they'll build that much faster in the bay.
Yeah.
So like, but yeah, you have to come up again, man. We'll have to actually hope for some good weather, and we can do some walleyes on the bay and try for some muskie too. And if you ever catch a muskie, you'll fucking move up here. They're that much fun to catch. It's amazing.
I don't know. I like sturgeon fishing at home.
Never caught. I've hooked sturgeon before. I've never actually landed one, but you technically can like bring them in.
Well, you guys have little baby sturgeon.
Dude, our sturgeon, the state record's what, 170 pounds, something like that.
Yeah, but it's like 7 feet long. I've caught 100 over 10 foot.
Yeah, but you guys have white sturgeon out there, right?
Whites and greens.
Okay, yeah. What do we have? I think they're just lake
shovels.
sturgeon. Yeah, shovel nose are the rare ones, but lake sturgeon, you should someday consider come up for spearing. You want to do a unique fishing experience, man?
Yeah,
spear sturgeon.
It sounds like it's way too much sitting around in an ice shack for 5 years before you finally get to throw a pitchfork at a fish.
Yeah, we're the only place in the world besides some town in Russia that does sturgeon spearing. Like, I don't know, it's unique, it's different, it's a big fucking deal too. You want to talk about a party out at the bars, man? On a Saturday night, like sturgeon spearing.
I don't know about that white shit that falls out of the sky though, because it
snow
doesn't happen
stuff?
at home. Yeah,
That snow stuff.
yeah, I'm good on that. Like, I'm gonna go home tomorrow, and it'll be, well, I'll probably get home at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it'll still be 90.
That sounds awesome. 90 sounds really nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No.
Anything under 105 is totally tolerable.
I'll agree with you there, especially in the dry heat.
Yeah. The 116 when I left to come out here, that was a little toasty.
I bet.
And I had a job interview, so I was wearing long sleeves and jeans. Well, fuck.
There's nothing worse than long sleeves on a fucking airplane.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know, the creepy lady that sat next to me on the first flight might have been worse than the long sleeves.
That's how that always works for me too. I always get some fucking weirdo next to me on an airplane. It's like, I've been on planes already where there's been like college volleyball teams on the plane. And there's Steve, like, with one of the 8 fucking people that's not, like, in the corner, some fucking weirdo creep guy. Like, happens to me every time I fucking fly. Like, or with somebody who doesn't speak English. That's the other, like, I had this babe from Germany. She didn't fucking speak any English.
That's fine.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Flying's interesting.
Yeah. The guy watching some Indian sitcom on the way from Utah was trying to watch it over the guy next to me that's sleeping.
Like Dot Indian?
Yeah. Like 7-Eleven Indian.
Okay.
7-Eleven Indian, I like that. Wasn't he the one that owned the store, the gas station? You said there was one that owned a 7-Eleven.
Oh, I'm sure he did. That's what they get at their wedding, right? They scratch that little dot off and it says if they get a 7-Eleven or...
Oh, God. I thought you get the dot when you get married. I thought that was...
I thought it was like scratch and sniff. Like they walked up to the front and they scratched it off like a scratcher. Hey, you won 38 goats. Or hey, you get a 7-Eleven in America. Or you get a Little Caesars.
Caesars.
Oh my God, you guys have Little Caesars out west. What does it cost for pizza out west for Little Caesars?
Like $5.55, and it's totally not worth it.
Oh, okay. So it is actually
pretty comparable, but I don't know about the taste. I haven't.
It's cardboard with some fake cheese on it.
Yeah, that's us too.
Gives you heartburn before you get the first piece in your mouth.
You look at it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It'll feed you.
Oh yeah.
I've had many a meal off Little Caesars, but so drink prices are good here.
Yeah, no, it's I've definitely drank a lot this week, and it's been cheaper than going out one night in Chico. So,
Jeez.
Do you want a beer, by the way? I have beer. How rude of me to.
Now you offer me a beer?
How rude of me to not offer it.
Yeah, normally it's like $150 a night, and I've been eating dinner and stuff, and my tab's been like $30. I'm looking at the lady like, hey, you had to miss like every one of these drinks or something.
Right.
Is this just dinner?
You want a latte or Budweiser or Bud Light?
Ooh, latte.
Got it.
Since I've acquired the taste for these damn things. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
There you go. Quench your thirst.
Last little taste of Wisconsin.
You're gonna be buying that at home all the time now. You're gonna be wondering what the hell.
Well, it's $5.99 for a 12-pack of this stuff. I drink Oli, which is cheap beer, and it's $7 for a 12-pack.
So it is still cheap on Cali for that?
No, it's super cheap for this garbage.
Perfect. That'd be the new thing. Up here, if you want cheap, if you want like super cheap beer, like a 30 rack of that is $16, but you can get Boxer. You can get 36 a Boxer for $12.
What?
36 cans. Comes in these mega cases. It's fucking retarded. I've never actually drank a Boxer. We bought 4 cases, which is 144 beers for a weekend out at a college town about 4 hours west of here. And it's UW Stout for the listeners. And
When in doubt, go to Stout.
yeah, and so we went. We went to Stout, and we fucking did 4 cases of Boxer. Took us 6 hours to drive 4 hours. I was fucking furious. We had 2 cars of drunk assholes in both of them. So every like half hour you get a phone call. Hey, so and so's got to stop and pee. All right, get off the interstate, take a piss. Like the one person would take a piss. I'd take a piss. Nobody else would go. Get back on the road. Oh, you think we could stop and go to the bathroom? I'm like just aggravated. So anyway, we get up to Stout. I get into my dorm where I was crashing with my buddy's dorm, and a couple of my other buddies decide to go for a burn cruise. So they go buzzing around town. They get back, and I was sitting there for a while. I'm like, well, where the fuck are I? Like, I want to start drinking beer. Like, what's going on? We left all the beer in the car because we needed to wait until like the security people were done at night. And also we get a phone call. We got caught in the parking lot smoking weed and all the beers dumped out.
What?
They made my buddies dump out 144 cans of beer in the fucking parking
Oh my
lot.
God.
All of our beer for the weekend. Mind you, nobody had any extra money. We drank 4 hours away. Everybody literally had enough to like eat and pay for gas. And that was it. I had a spare $50 on me. Because I've actually gone more than like an hour away from home at any given time. And yeah, ended up too. We paid my buddy whose car we drove for gas, and then to leave, we had no gas in the car. So like, I was driving, I pull into the gas station, I'm like, all right, man, fill her up. And he's like, I don't have any fucking money. I'm like, I just gave you $20 fucking yesterday. What do you mean you don't have any? I gave you money for gas. You were supposed to buy gas. Well, I bought pizza with that. It's like fucked up trip. But yeah, Boxer, that whole thing cost us $40, 144 cans of beer.
I don't know. I went to the old Piggly Wiggly, wandered through the beer department trying to find something that looked familiar. Found 2 beers from home. Didn't buy either of them. It was the 2 like crappy ones. I don't want that.
You have any PBR when you were up here?
No, because I hate PBR with a passion.
Oh, okay, that's a thing out there too.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
PBR is the kind of beer that sober I will never drink it, but like if I'm 12 beers deep and out of beer, somebody hands me a PBR, it's really good.
Yeah, I could probably get it down about then.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not my favorite beer is free. And then my second favorite's cold, so.
Okay.
Well, amen to that.
That's
All
fair.
right.
I can live with that as well. But that's what's nice about around here is Busch Light's usually free and cold, so.
Yeah.
And actually warm. You let a Busch Light get warm, you can actually drink it.
I think it actually
really
tastes a little better warm.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm out at the bar, like gotta take it easy for the night and drive or whatever, I'll always drink Busch Light. If I'm drinking beer for the night, I'll do Spotted Cow or Bud Light if that's not an option. But I'll do Busch Light because I'll sip on it all night and it'll be warm halfway through and it doesn't bother me. Whereas Bud Light, if you ever have fucking warm Bud Light, it's disgusting.
I can't do Bud Light.
It's sour.
Ugh.
Like, it's fucking gross. Which is kind of ironic because you're a rice farmer. They make that out of rice. You know that like
Yeah.
your product goes into that beer, right?
Yeah. It's still gross. If it ain't Rocky Mountain Kool-Aid, I ain't drinking it.
That shit gives me the worst hangovers.
Well, that's what Bud Light does to me. So.
So do you eat a lot of rice then because you grow rice?
No, I don't like rice.
Get that one out of the way.
I mean, I eat it like once a week, maybe. But
Actually,
Tell me you buy it from the store.
no,
Oh, okay.
I get it for free.
Because that would be kind of...
It's a Christmas gift.
See your supply of rice, Seth.
Yeah, pretty much. Here's 20 pounds of rice. Oh, sweet. I'm eating good for the next year.
Eating free.
And
Actually,
that's-
I just had rice today for lunch, so it's kind of coincidence.
Do you have like anything with it or just like buttered rice? Or...
Just straight up rice with a little bit of soy sauce. That was about it.
Jesus Christ, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, that does not sound
I'm
good
here
at all.
like sushi or something, like chicken, just rice.
Rice with a little bit of soy sauce is
I'd be
good
so,
enough for me.
Porter, I'd be so fucking hungry. You'd have no idea.
Actually, I'm getting pretty hungry. That was about 3.5 hours ago, so that ain't very filling, but
You eat enough rice, you're never hungry, you're fine.
I suppose.
Just eat more, it's good for my paycheck.
yeah, there you go. Helps
Yes.
you out.
Yeah, so how does that work? Is there like a market for rice like there is corn? Like,
Yeah, but ours goes to Japan, and then we bring cheap, crappy rice back, and
oh,
that's what we eat.
oh no shit.
Yeah. Like, the rice that we sell, you can buy it in California, and it's expensive as shit, or you can buy, like, whatever crappy store you're in brand
Okay.
for 50 cents a pound, or you can buy the stuff we grow for $8 a pound,
Wow.
and it's, like, $20 a pound in Japan.
No shit.
Yeah, it's some high-quality rice.
Can you tell the difference?
No, I don't even know what the hell the difference is. It wasn't grown in California.
Something.
Weird.
I didn't spend all night in a harvester.
Yeah, how do you harvest it? Is it
With a harvester.
Like you chopping like corn or?
It's more like wheat.
Kind of like the wheat.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just the heads. Just the very tip tops, all you're worried about. You got a 3-foot plant and you're only worried about 9 inches of it, so.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. You flood the fields and all that bullshit.
Oh yeah. And you gotta dry them down. You gotta try to play the, oh, it looks kind of muddy, but I think I can get across it. No.
And you know you can't.
The first handful of times you try it, you never make it. The fun part, though, after harvest, you get to burn it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, the EPA is a big fan of that one. You can burn this much. Watch this.
See, that sounds like a party to me. Like, that sounds like something I would have like a bunch of buddies over and
It's pretty sketch. You do it we do it out of a Polaris, and each guy holds a drip torch. Just go ripping through a dry ass field with the drip torch pouring.
Can I come out for that sometime? Like, I want to be the guy driving the 4-wheeler. That'd be a fun.
Oh no, you drive and hold the drip torch.
I do that. That sounds like a good time.
I agree. That does sound
It's
like
pretty
fun.
entertaining. It's a little sketchy. You're watching the wind. Oh, it's coming towards me. Well, if I go 30, maybe I can beat it. Then you miss a spot, so you're trying to drive through the fire to get that one spot that didn't light. It's not real intelligent.
It's definitely not the best way to do it, but it's fun. The fun way to do it.
No, it's the only way to do it. The rice never breaks down. It makes glass.
Really?
Makes sense.
Yeah. So when you burn it, it's crispy. It's like walking across broken beer bottles.
Wow.
Oh.
It
I
brings all
remember
the
that.
silica up into the stalks.
Wow.
It's great cow feed.
Really?
Yeah, you can feed as much of it to a cow as you want. They won't get zero nutritional out of it, but they're never hungry.
That's a good filler.
And it's like
So it's-
$5 for a big bale.
That's really interesting, actually.
So that is what rice is to us, basically.
Yeah.
Noah?
Get an 800-pound bale, $5, throw it out. The cows are good for a couple weeks.
Huh. Yeah, I assume that's what they do. They do that here, the filler with like corn silage, don't they?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Things like that, yeah.
It's interesting, actually. But so, what's your deal back home? You see anybody like regularly? Like, you have a little,
Yeah.
you have a little like honey back home, or
No, wild horses weren't meant to be tamed. So I got this new job coming up, and I don't have a clue what's going on with it. I got a little harem going, but it's like one's up where I like trout fishing, so that's convenient because that's a reason to go fishing. And then I'm talking to one from my own town, which I don't like that a whole lot, but she's hot, so
okay.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
yeah. And then you just find some randoms, here and there.
Right?
Got to schedule it.
Accordingly.
Hey.
Put it in the phone, man. That's what I do.
Yeah. Hey, I kind of feel like going drinking. You're in Chico. What's up? But I got this new job coming up, and if I get it, I'll be 4.5 hours south of my house for the next couple months.
That sounds exciting.
There's a slight pay scale difference by about triple.
You were saying that before you were saying that before you came out here, yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that job, and which is cool because we're working. It's so close. My buddy, that's the number one operator, has been sending me Snapchats, and you get the UC Santa Barbara little thing on their Snapchat because you're on college campus pretty much.
That's awesome.
So you're mobbing in a big green tractor right next to a school, and my buddy said he just beeps the horn and waves. So,
Something I would do.
yeah,
sure.
so I'm gonna be right behind him beeping the horn with the lights on and waving.
See, I'd be a little disappointed to be there now, though, man. It's summer, like,
Oh, there's summer school.
I suppose, but it's not the same.
Well, as long as I drag my feet long enough, school semester starts in a couple months.
This is true. Actually, I never thought of that. I always liked the first day of school when I went to Milwaukee. It's a small campus, but like, it's one of the, I think it's the second biggest campus, like, population wise in the state. So like, you'd go to the Union the first day of school, and there'd be so many fucking people you couldn't even walk. Like, you'd have to like get in line and like with the herd and walk through it. But it was awesome. Like, you could catch a table, just sit there and eat lunch and just watch, just dime after dime, just fucking unbelievable. Like, people talk up Madison like it's this fucking paradise of hot women. I still say UW Milwaukee's got to be it from what I've seen.
I went to a crappy community college, and we even made a page on Facebook. It was like the people of Walmart, but it was the people of Shasta College.
Oh my god!
And it'd either be like complete dimes or like, what rock did you climb out of? Your parents were so embarrassed they sent you to this college.
It's UW Manitowoc for you right there. Either babes or fucking nasty ass fucking meth bitches. Like,
Oh yeah. All the guys over in the corner playing Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever. You're like,
oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit over here, as far away from you weirdos as I can get.
That was MSOE. Milwaukee School of Engineering. It sounds as fucking awesome as it
As it was.
As it was, yeah. They, you know the show Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
I hate that show because of that school. Like, that show was just kind of like coming into its own my freshman year there, and everybody had that weird, like, geeky, nerdy science sense of humor that they have in that show. And, like, so I don't know, I think I was hanging out with a chick and she wanted to watch it. So, like, turn it on and I'm just like, I fucking hate this shit. This is exactly the fucking shit I listen to all day at school. Like, I hate this. And yeah, I won't watch that show. Refuse to watch it because it reminds me of being at MSOE. But that was a weird place. I was very normal. I was extremely normal for being at that school, which is weird. Like, yeah. Don't miss that. They advertise, by the way, anybody ever if anybody's listening to this, consider it's coin there. They tell you the ratio is not that bad. It's there's 4 guys to every 1 chick. But what they don't tell you is that's the total school population. So they're one of the best nursing schools in the state. So you get all these fucking local Milwaukee-based women that just commute to school every day. So there's like 24 floors of dorms, and they say it's a 4-to-1 ratio. But really, if you count the floors, there's only 2 female floors in the whole school out of 24. So it's like a 12-to-1 ratio. And a lot of those girls only had singles because there's just nobody. There's like fucking like 60 girls that live on campus in the whole school out of like 8,000 or probably 6,000 kids that went there.
I think I would have dropped out about day 3.
It was pretty rough. The only thing that got me through it was I was 8 blocks from Marquette and like 25 blocks from UW Milwaukee, which Marquette girls, oh my god, fucking $45,000 a year school. You bet they look good.
Yeah,
like,
right.
But yeah, that was it was hilarious too because I would come down. I would be home a lot of weekends. So like I drive in like a Monday morning, and I had to park the car like 15 blocks away. They had a shuttle that would run me to campus, and get on this. It was just a minivan. I get in this van. There's like fucking 8 chicks in it every time. It was me and like 8 women, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Like that was where I figured out like hey, you know what? You guys all like commute together? Or what? Like, oh no, I just live in town with at my parents' house. I just commute to school. It's cheaper that way. And that was the story of everybody. All fucking anytime I talk to any of them. But yeah, fuck that. I don't miss that place at all. I hate it. The only good thing was there was one house that was really fun to party there. And those were kids from my high school that went there that were older than me. I'd probably give up a nut to go party at that house again though. Like I had some really good times there over the years. But yeah, so well, it is a little under an hour, but it's 8 o'clock. It's starting to get a tad bit dark, so I think maybe we call it. We'll run over to my grandparents, grab a fishing rod, and we'll go hit up that pond and get you some northern quick.
We'll catch a couple pike.
It'll take about 5 minutes. So,
well, that's good. I only spent 5 days casting for him, so.
Well, you will. I'll shit if you actually catch a decent one. That'll be our luck tonight. Well, you'll hook into like a fucking 30-incher or something retarded where I've never seen a fish out of there more than 18 inches. So.
Well, anything bigger than bluegill that I've been pretty much mastering at this point. Like, hey, everybody's at work and I'm bored and it's 8 in the morning. Shit, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
So I'd run down, get some cheese curds, and those are amazing. I'm gonna have to find a source of them in California.
Well, we can mail them to you.
Yeah, or you guys are gonna be shipping them like pretty constantly.
Yeah, no. Actually, remind me tomorrow on our way out if we're leaving before noon, we'll stop at Pine River Dairy.
Oh, that's
yeah. It's a local like little cheese like knick-knack shop and they have 25-cent ice cream cones too.
What?
Tomorrow is the last day of June. June is Dairy Month.
Oh, so 25-cent 2-scoop ice cream cones.
Yeah.
Dairy Month, baby.
Quarter per scoop, but the first scoop's always free in June. So
yeah.
It ain't much, but I mean, they're constantly busy.
I know one of the owners too. So
your guys' dairies are way different than ours too.
Really? How so?
Yeah, like your mega dairies or whatever is a normal dairy.
Yeah. Our farms are not very big. I mean, I've heard of like landowners out in like Idaho and shit that own 1 million cows. Like,
yeah,
stupid shit.
I used to work for one. We were milking. I want to say it was 3,200 a day, twice a day, and then each of our loafing barns, we had 3, and they were a little over a quarter mile apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just huge.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing with California. They have a lot of bigger farms. Mm-hmm. They have less farms than Wisconsin, but they have a lot of bigger farms than Wisconsin.
You're going to see that happen here.
Yeah, and Wisconsin's packed full of small little farms. Yeah. I mean, that's what my parents have. My parents have a smaller farm, just enough for a family-run farm. But, I mean, you go to California or even Arizona, they got farms. Yeah, humongous farms.
What's you don't know anybody who works at feed mills, do you, Callie?
Feed mills, like
grain elevators or like.
There's like no silos. There's one that I drive by on the way to work every day, and that's pretty much the only one I can think of in the North State.
Because the reason I ask is like up here we have feed mills that they'll mix the corn and the bicarb and the fats and all this and make it like mix custom feed for the farms. You know places that do that out there?
Yeah, I can get that.
You should hook me up because those are my best customers at work, and then I have a reason to come out and fucking take it this guy days. So, but yeah, no, yeah, that's really interesting. I guess I didn't realize there were massive farms like that. I mean, Porter, how big is your family farm?
I mean,
how many head?
Total, we probably got 400, 500 tops. I mean, it's enough for the family to do, and that includes every animal. I mean, we only milk. I don't think off the top of my head. I mean, we got between about 120 maybe we milk, but it's enough for us to do, and it's enough for a family-run farm. But I mean, you go down the road from us to Letteritz, which is one of the biggest ones, almost one of the biggest ones in the state here, and that's huge. That one you'll find a lot at.
I think 120 would have filled our carousels. We had 2 carousels.
Yep, I believe that.
That would have filled it.
I believe it.
Maybe. I think there were 60 cow carousels.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. I mean, about the most the big farmers up here do got the carousels, but I mean, a lot of the medium-sized farms will have those robots. Mm-hmm. I mean, the robots are pretty popular around here. I know a couple of them around here that have the robots, but I mean, for the carousel, you'll have to get up to the bigger ones. Yeah. And I mean, we only got a handful of really big ones like that'll have them.
We didn't have robots. We had Juan and Jose and Alejandro.
Yeah, people around here got pretty lazy, and so they said, "Screw it, we're going to put in robots."
I pretty much walked in and got hired because I was not Hispanic and I had a driver's license.
And you could speak English, I bet, huh?
Yeah,
that was probably a big one.
If I spoke Spanish, I probably could have made more because there was a slight. Well, when there's 7 people that work there that speak English and everybody else speaks Spanish, and there's 100 and something employees, makes lunchtime a little awkward when they're feeding you and you're like, "What is this?" Point. Oh, that's tongue. All right, that's cool. I like that. And they point to their stomach and you're like, maybe not. Trying to ask questions.
Yeah, I bet.
Nothing like good old Mexican food, though. Which there's none.
It's decent. It's not good out by you.
Oh, it's amazing at home. I went to Piggly Wiggly. You guys' Mexican aisle is all in English. No good Mexican product is in English. Trying to make deer tacos, and I couldn't find any of the right seasonings and stuff. Like, I don't know what it means, but I know what the package looks like. I can guess in Spanish, but I don't speak it. So I'm looking at this stuff. That's in English. That says Taco Bell. I don't want that.
I don't want that. That we know it won't work.
Yeah, we're pretty Spanish light up here.
Yeah,
you do get your random like Latina honeys and stuff like that, but
yeah, but I'm used to like a van that holds as much as a bus.
Oh fuck. Well, all right. I think on that note, then we'll call it.
Alrighty.
Glad you were here, Seth. It was interesting. Next time the weather will be better. And next time you guys stay for 2 weeks too. That'll help.
I don't know what you guys are bitching about. These thunderstorms and stuff are great.
Oh, it's cool. I like a good storm.
Well, they're not that bad. It's just there's been a lot of them.
A lot of them, a lot of wind too.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
It's been horrible.
But whatever. It'll be good next time. We'll get you.
I guess. I mean, you don't see too much rain out there right now, I'm guessing, so.
It quit in April. It sprinkled once as soon as I knocked my hay down.
Of course,
You're
right?
saying that.
15 acres of hay laying on the ground, it rained. Like, come on.
Just teasing you now.
Couldn't have done it 2 days earlier, 2 days later. Like, why today?
That sucks. But
Oh, well.
the
that's
drought's
far.
done now, right? Drought's out of there?
Sure. I don't know. Depends who you're asking.
So does that fuck you guys in with like flooding your fields and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine, I know water rights are retarded. Like there's no such thing as water rights here. That doesn't exist.
It's, well,
Take some water with you when you leave. You won't have that problem.
if you didn't have guys working for you for the last couple of years, it's actually been beneficial to sell your water and let the guys that have crews grow a crop. So that guys like me weren't screwed because your boss didn't have any work for you and wasn't going to pay you because he wasn't making a crop.
Right.
If people hadn't sold their water, he would have sent us home.
Wow.
Just not grown rice. Go home. Bye.
So is like every person allowed so much water, or or if
It's
you
off
own
your
land?
acreage,
Okay.
and then you pay for it.
Jesus
But
Christ.
you can only lower the river levels so much, and then some of our lakes most of our lakes are strictly for agriculture, but they need to keep them at a certain level for recreation.
Wow.
That way some idiot wakeboarding doesn't crash his head on a rock or something. Not like I care. The fishing's better when the lake's low, so.
Yeah.
Right? I bet.
Huh. Yeah, I guess I don't know how any of that works, but I know it's shitty. They always say that people out west are like, you don't have any idea how much it sucks.
I know buddies that bought water rights in a lake that doesn't exist yet. They've been talking about building a lake, and they own most of the water in the lake that's not there. There's still a town there.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
They're just gonna build a dam or something, or
eventually, supposedly. They've been talking about it for 20 years, but they bought all the water in the lake that doesn't exist, so they don't even know how much water it's going to hold.
wow.
But they own shares in the water.
What does that mean?
They'll go down, that'll be like Southern California for pistachios,
Oh, okay.
which I don't know how they're going to divert water from where I live to there, but whatever.
Whatever they want to do, right?
I guess it'll follow the other aqueducts.
That's crazy. But
Yeah,
All right.
water's pretty cool.
well, let's wrap it up. Thanks again, Seth. Thanks, Porter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know when we'll be back next. It's holiday weekend. It's kind of weird. I would assume Wednesday night, maybe. That'd be July 5th, July 6th, somewhere in there.
We'll have
maybe
to
get
see
together again.
what happens here.
Yeah, but I'm sure we'll have some good stories, and
Always.
who knows? We might have to phone you in once in a while too, Seth.
We're going to have to hear about your Tinder date.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking.
That
forward
is
to-
always on the
I'm
agenda.
looking forward to it, man. Like I said, if left leg's breakfast and right leg's lunch, I'm going to I'm having some brunch for sure. Like those are fucking excellent legs. So, all right. On that, let's. Good night. Thank you. Bye bye.